Barry, how many times have you thought to yourself, "Oh man, this guy's about to come"?
like fall apart in the ring?
Yeah.
I mean, when I spar,
Do you work harder?
Well, yeah. I mean, I work
When you
harder.
can feel that.
When I feel he's ready to collapse, like Luke put me through some sparring sessions, and I feel like he put me through some sparring
tell us
sessions.
about this, Luke.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Before he went to Columbia, you said, "Get in here, let's work."
No, but I'm just saying, like, you know, you got to chase the good. You got to chase the energy when the energy's right. Gilbert and Jake used to come down a lot to AKA, and I would go up there when I would like lack training partners. I knew I needed it. I would go up there to the Bay and work with the boys. But they used to come down. We used to push each other all the time.
I remember being
before things got too heated.
I remember when he was like at AKA, and he was like a newer guy. Or like
young
who's
buck.
the newer guy from Santa Cruz for AKA? And this is like when Koscheck was there and all those. Like Jake would take me down there like to get the sparring. And usually I wouldn't go down there, you know. And I kind of learned because I sparred Josh Thompson, ended up fighting him.
Josh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't, you know. But like Jake was so good, like sometimes he had to like go other places to get work, you know. And like for me, he whooped my ass every day, so like I didn't have that problem, you know. But anyways, I'd go in there and they have sparring, and like, you know, there was, I think it was like Swick was there at the time, Koscheck, but there was like OGs over there, and then like Luke was new out there, and he was just this wild Taekwondo guy, and he was beating people, and I can't even say like, don't go with him, he's gonna hurt you, and beat people up over there, you know. And then of course he became a champ and one of the best ever. Of
That's
course,
your start Taekwondo?
No, everyone thought I was Taekwondo. I was just crazy.
I swear, that's
I was all jujitsu wrestling based, but I was like,
and he did the inverted
the
triangle. You know, you'd always you'd hit a shot on him, he'd sprawl, and he'd get you in this inverted triangle. And I remember betting on you against Weidman. You beat Weidman, right?
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, we're gonna, you know, I knew you were gonna win that fight, dude. Maybe some money that day.
That's crazy. Everybody does think Luke is a karate kid or a Taekwondo kid. That's like the third time I've heard that.
He is though. He is.
Because his kicks.
Because his kicks.
Man, I just like Jean-Claude Van Damme. I was like, Jean-Claude is my guy.
Van Damme weekend, man. That inspired me out here too. WWE and Van Damme. Those are my.
I got a question about y'all cardio. Do you guys use swimming? Did y'all swim?
Yeah, not a lot, but I was like, I grew up in Santa Ana over here, and when I was young, I was like a lifeguard at the pools, and you had to learn how to swim. And my dad did some swimming when he was young in the ocean and that. And yeah, I started swimming and doing that like when I'm injured or more for like recovery and just to stay active and mix it up a little bit. But I wasn't as religious as like Nick and Nate were with it. They do like triathlons and stuff like that. And I've done like 2 of those. Like Nick took me actually one time to do a try for fun. And I remember we did like, I went to Stockton and like, I was like, I'm going to do one like somewhere around there. And I like met up, we did like a crash course, like at 1 a.m, like through the streets of Stockton, showing me how to dismount the bike and everything.
For fun?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I was just getting a crash course. Yeah. And I wanted to go feel what it was to do the workout, you know, I was like racing myself to complete it. I did the try for fun, which is like a half triathlon, and you just race the person in front of you. Like there's like a young girl biking. I'm just trying to catch her. She's kicking my ass. And yeah, it was a good time. But yeah, those things are great. And I think they were trendsetters on that. And I think everyone does that. Jake was one of the first vegetarians, and he kind of influenced them to become like pescatarians and all that as well. And I think they're like some of the pioneers.
They're
Jake
not vegan?
I think they're pescatarian. Like they're pretty damn like, you know, people will be like, oh, I'm vegan, but they eat like not very good. Yeah. They're like pescatarian, meaning they eat like fish and stuff like that, but they still eat mostly clean things. Like they'll eat eggs and everything.
Yeah, my son swears they're vegan. And I tell him, because my son's a vegan, I'm like, bro, I've eaten dinner with them before. They're not vegan.